Our next guest traveled all the way from Switzerland to be here for his very good friend. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Professor Andreas Raabe. His main scientific focus is the development of innovative techniques for the protection of brain structures and function during surgery. He knows a lot of stuff. He's also got a great title there in Switzerland. He is the chairman of neurosurgery at the University of Bern in Switzerland, an avid hiker, has been a friend of Dr. Spetzler's and his family for years. Please welcome Dr. Raabe.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear Robert, it is a distinct pleasure and a great honor for me to speak here. And I'm doing this for all of my international colleagues too. I was just selected because I have to keep the German accent high at a high level tonight. Because this means something very special for this place. When Dr. Spetzler was recruited by Dr. Green in 1984, the BNI was a very regional center. And his mentor, Charlie Wilson, he warned him. He said, Robert, don't go there. This place is a wasteland. And a few years later, neurosurgeons around the world, they were traveling to the BNI to learn, and patients worldwide came to be operated on. And I cannot think of another place in the world that attracts so many patients and visitors at the same time. So what is the secret of the BNI? Of course, it is Robert Spetzler. And he not only transformed the BNI, he also changed neurosurgery. And he changed it at the most challenging and the most complicated borders, the borders to no man's land. He opened no man's land for us. He conquered territories of the brain that we hadn't had before for the surgical cases. He opened it for us, and he gave us the rules to go. He had concepts to follow. But of course, it's not just this. It's also the diversity of excellence that has grown under the leadership of Professor Spetzler, and his ability to maintain and to introduce one principle very early, the principle of subspecialization. So to build specialties within neurosurgery makes us better. And he did this long before we even thought about this approach. And then there's something very special for somebody coming from outside. And this is the spirit of the BNI. You can smell it, you can feel it when you come to this place. It is a very special atmosphere of open, of relaxed, of highly educational discussions. You feel the commitment, you feel the genuine respect for the others, and you feel not only the prolific achievements of the man, you also feel that you are like in a family with two fathers. And two fathers, in this case, it's very, very important and good for the place. So I think it's not only neurosurgery that is different because of Robert Spetzler, it is all of us are different because of him, because of the influence of the person of Robert Spetzler. So what are the secrets of Robert Spetzler? And I can tell you that the International Neurosurgical Secret Service, they identified 3 points. First, he has German hardware and American software. Second, and this is very difficult to explain, exactly 9 months before he was born, there was a centennial, vibration in the galaxy universe, and all the magnetic fields and the heavy particles, they flew around, and his DNA, it was by chance. He got so many, the DNA was loaded with so many gifts and talents and capabilities. They were originally planned for the population of an entire country. So this is why many of us believe that, Robert, you are not from this earth. And third is, life didn't rest until it brought you, Robert, as close to Nancy Baxter as necessary, that you or she attracts your attention, which was probably only a 500 miles radius or so. Robert, with you I learned another dimension of competition, which is competition in everything. And you beat me at mountain biking when I was 41 and you were 60. You beat me at table tennis, chess, skiing, volleyball, and so on. So, well, but beating you is also a very unpleasant experience. Because it's so unusual that you immediately check whether the other one was cheating. And he is investigating the bike frame if there is a hidden engine in it. Or he's looking under the table if you had a chess computer on your knees. But Robert, I beat you. And that's the proof, you cannot deny it. I'm taller than you. And you see these lines, these are objective lines. These are created from the BNI. This is the Sonntag shoulder line and the Sonntag, the chin line and the eyebrow and the nose line. So the Sonntag lines, they all around and they prove it. Okay? And then I won by a mile on a road bike. And then in the Grand Canyon, of course, 4 hours and 52, this is your record and my, okay, I will change the subject. Okay, many colleagues are asking myself, I don't know why, what he is doing when he's retiring. What will he do? I have absolutely no concern about this. I can just join one of your colleagues who recently said, you are better at everything, so you will even retire better. Robert, you are among the 3 most influential and most inspiring neurosurgeons of all time. I assume you are feeling slightly uncomfortable now. You think, thanks, but why 3? But let it just have an intellectual challenge for us to pick the other 2 that has a similar influence on neurosurgery and the personal lives of those who were with them. Robert, you will continue to be a role model for generations to come, which is even more important than all the technical and procedural achievements you had. Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much.
You know it's tough when there's a slide measured in centimeters, the height and the distance from the chin to the nose and all of that stuff. That was great. Thank you so much for traveling all the way from Switzerland. I visualize in schools around that country, there's a picture of Dr. Spetzler somewhere and the legend of, based on some of the facts we just learned from Dr. Raabe. Thank you, Dr. Raabe. Look, they're still measuring each other. I don't even know, who's got the better shoe, who's giving them a little lift. Oh, that was great.